by expanding the formula for permutation and that of the combination, we can easily find the value of what r, even though we have n, which is also an unknown variable. If we expand it based on the formula, we can easily find what the r is. This is episode 13 of combination, actually SSC July 2003, question 21. So if you pick the first one, which is n permutation r, how do we expand this formula? By recall, we know it is n factorial over n minus r all factorial. Similarly, if we take n combination r, you should be having your n factorial on r factorial, then n minus r what? All factorial. Then remember that division in this form can also be taken as what we are seeing as this line. So a over b can also be translated in this form as a divided by what? B. So if that is the case, I am going to transform this very point, which we have as n permutation r, n combination r. Remember, minus 1 equals to 5, whereby this 5 minus 1 will be transposed to become what? A positive 1. So right here, I should be having n factorial on n minus r all factorial divided by, then we have our n factorial r, it should be r factorial, right? Then n minus r all factorial. This will be equals to 6, but let me write 5 plus 1 to show the progression that we are following. Now, we can see that from here, this division we are having here is of two fractions. So when we are dividing two fractions, we turn this to multiplication and reciprocate the second fraction. So let's see what that is going to be. So this still remain n factorial on n minus r all factorial times, we reciprocate, you have r factorial on n multiply n minus r all factorial divided by n factorial. In this case now, we can have our 6. So it means this is multiplying this is also multiplying this. In the same sense, they can cancel themselves. So n factorial will cancel n factorial, n minus r factorial will cancel n minus r factorial. What will be left? I should be left with 1 in the case of this, meaning 1 divided by 1, then times r factorial divided by 1 will be r factorial. So I have r factorial now equals to what? 6. Remember, the r factorial simply means r times r minus 1 times r minus 2 in that subtraction. So there is nothing much we can do. If we expand, we get the n being multiplied or duplicate, if I may say that way. So I have to see whether I can rewrite this in terms of factorial. 6 in terms of factorial. So I can see that with numbers I can multiply to get to 6 in succession. So you can see if I have r factorial, that would be 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1 give me back 6. So that simply means that I am having r factorial equals to 3 factorial. What is 3 factorial? It is from 3 multiplied to get to 1. So 3 times 2 times 1. That will give me what? A 3 factorial. So since they are all factorial, we can easily say that what? Factorial equals to factorial, r equals to 3. Or better still, dividing through by what? Factorial. So therefore, let me just make in the sentence form. The value of r is going to be what? 3. So it means when I put 3 here, ignoring the n since they will cancel, minus 1, I should be having what? 5. I'm sure the concept involved in the expansion of the formula. We have dealt with how the formula all came about from the beginning, but the expansion of it can also be a question on its own, which will demand us to solve. I guess this is clear. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and what? Subscribe.